the Alpine A110. So this is a French sports car, and Alpine is mostly owned by Renault. So nothing about this car looks like a Renault. So you have just four buttons on steering wheel and digital instrument panel. You have flappy pedals as well. So overall, yeah, the materials and the whole interior is very nice. The one thing I don't really like a lot is this computer screen. It could have been a little bigger. You have buttons underneath as shortcuts, but the computer system itself is quite weird because you have to tap the screen for the main options to be visible. They're not always visible for you, and the whole layout of the system is also a little strange. It's not like a conventional system. Anyway, you have this menu here which shows you different dials, and just below those shortcut keys you have AC grill, and then of course you have these knobs here, and so they have buttons and knobs. This is of course all part of the onboard climate control system. Now coming here, you have these illuminated gear buttons, and they look very similar to the ones you have in the Ferraris. Engine starter button, window buttons, and then you have the electronic parking button, and you have this toggle switch for different uh, displays. I think that's for the instrument panel, if I'm not mistaken. Well, other than that, the dashboard, it's very sleek, it's very nice. So the whole concept of this car is lightweight. So you have very lightweight materials. Even the sport seats are half the weight of a regular sport seat. So Alpine have been very meticulous about saving space and making this car as light as possible. The seats themselves, they're not bad, they're quite comfortable. So is the rest of the interior. It's quite a nice place to be in, actually. The materials are top notch. You have stitching everywhere. Even the air conditioning grill on this side is also nicely made. You have a nice armrest here, really nice stitched handle here for closing the door. It's Everything is really amazing to look at. And of course you have a little bit of soft padding on the door, matching the rest of the car. So that's it for the interior. Overall, aside from the computer system, the interior is very nice. Now let's have a look at the exterior. So this car is a lightweight sports car, so it has a 1.8 liter engine which is uh, turbocharged. This car is actually based on the classic Alpine A110 from the 1960s. It was in the market from 1963 to 77. This one of course came in the market in 2017. So now I'm seeing it, so I was not expecting to see it. It is very nice, and yeah, it is a little too round for me in some parts, but overall it is very well made. The details in the headlights are also very nice. I like the Alpine logo just on the nose, and you have front air intake designed to suck in air. You have air curtains on the side, and this panel here, of course, that's I believe for the fuel. You have side mirrors here, simple doors, and no such side skirts or anything, but you do have this small air vent here. That's of course to let the air into the engine directly. Then you have the French flag here, because of course Renault is this whole company is French. You have air vents here as well to feed air into the engine, just like in a Porsche. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You have a small boot and no spoilering. Horizontal lights, a little similar to the ones you have on the Maserati MC20, a diffuser, and of course an exhaust system in the middle. So this car will compete directly with the cars such as the new Lotus Emira, which I have also seen, so do check out that video as well. And of course some cars like the Porsche Cayman. So yes, this is going to be quite a car to compete against. So I saw the video of Chris Harris driving around this car, and he said the handling is perfect. It's very lightweight. There is a little bit of body roll just so that it makes the driving experience more enjoyable, rather than making it very stiff and very robotic. This car reacts to you very quickly, and I like the lines in the body. Look at that. You don't see that in pictures. It's only when you look at it in real life you notice these design elements. There's actually a little bit more on the doors. Also there's a little bit of a shoulder design there. Very simple, very elegant, just nothing too aggressive, just very simple. It's made into the body, and then you have some design details here as well. So overall, yeah, this car I was afraid that it would be too round and too much like a Volkswagen Beetle, but this is just the right size, just the right amount of round design. It's not too girly, just right. So in this showroom, Tomini Classics, they have a lot of interesting cars as well. A Testarossa, NSX, classic Ferraris there. You have a Maserati Ghibli SS from the 1970s. That took part in the Mille Miglia race this year. And of course, just behind that is a very exciting Ford GT Carbon series. Do check out that video as well. So this should have also had a Pagani Huayra, two Jaguar XJ220s, two McLaren Speedtails, and many other cars. So this is one of the showrooms that I visit, and yes, those are real scooters on the shelf. You have a Alfa Romeo 8C, an Aston Martin Vanquish, a couple of other cars, F355. You have a very nice stock red Mazda RX-7. So yes, this showroom has everything. The reason I'm just showing you around all of these cars is just so that you can get an idea what type of videos I have on my channel. A really nice 997 there. Oh, and silver 918 Spider. Do check out that video as well. So if you want to see videos of supercars, hypercars, you found the right guy. So have a look at my channel. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it, and let me know what you think about this particular little sports car. From the pictures, I used to think it would be very ugly, but now it's really